What's going on, family? Listen, my girl Janet Jackson allegedly questions during an interview with Variety when they ask her, okay, how do you feel about the election and what's going on? And her reply was, isn't Kamala's dad white? And I'm like, what? That to me is your takeaway of what's going on in the election. You know, let's start with Janet. Janet Jackson is one of the, oh my God, one of my favorite artists. Um, she's part of a musical family like the most legendary Jacksons, Jackson 5, connected to Michael Jackson. She doesn't even, need to be linked to them. She is her own talent globally around the world, just like her brothers and her brother, um, Tito just passed. But I mean, like when you think about Janet Jackson, you think about all the millions of albums that she sold. And I have her t-shirt on right now. I'm just at a loss because when I heard this, I'm like, this got to be fake news. Not only is she talented, but she's well spoken. She's a woman of very few words. Let's start right there. She's very shy and she doesn't do a lot of interviews. But when she does do interviews, or if you see her, on TV talking, it's usually with substance. It's, with intelligence, and um it has, you know like, she has something to say that matters. And her referring to someone's ethnicity or racial identity a part of your takeaway of what's going on in the world just seems a little far-fetched. I can't believe that that was her reply to that question. Apparently it is. And and i and i i've been like playing devil's advocate with this. I've been like, okay, let's just say if Kamala's dad was Irish and her mother was Indian, so what? That shouldn't be your main topic of what you were learning from this election. And how do you feel about it? Because her ethnicity should not even be in the forefront. Can we just talk? What, Janet, or any woman right now, your main concern should be about, your right to choose, your right to govern your own body, not whether someone's dad is white or not when being asked about the election, or whether, you don't have to have a expired fetus in your stomach and doctors are afraid to take it out, so you have to travel while you have this deceased being inside of you because Roe v. Wade was changed again, was back on to stop a woman from, you know, keeping her body healthy, or giving her the right to choose, or allowing a husband and wife to do in vitro. All these things are linked. It's not just about wanting to have an abortion. That's not what Roe, this Roe v. Wade, it's much bigger. It's much bigger. There was a woman that passed away because there was a fetus that was gone, that she wanted, a baby that she wanted. But because of the new law in certain states, doctors were afraid to take it out of her. Isn't that sick? Anyways, I'm going off on a deep end. My point is Janet Jackson. That's what you should have been talking about. Or, hey, I'm worried about the Americans that's not privileged like me, that has to do with price gouging, or homelessness, or being displaced, or what's happening in the world today, that this candidate cares and the other one doesn't. I mean, like, have a real conversation of what's happening in the election. And instead of her questioning the person's parents' racial ethnicity, you know what she should have says? Hello, I'm Janet Jackson, and you should vote in November. That's what she should have said. I'm just saying, you know, something intelligent. And if it's a religious thing, because I know that her family is allegedly, Jehovah's Witness, and I know that they don't vote, but she could have at least said, hey, my religion, I don't really keep up with that, and then that's it. But sounding very Trump like, asking about racial identity, just saying, it gave me like, okay, I'm just now leaving a Trump rally and you are going to interview me. That's what it gave me, if this is really real, allegedly. Anyways, Janet, you have been a part of my childhood, and I still rock with you. I love you. My heart is with you, the loss of Tito Jackson. And I'm praying for your mom. I think about her like all the time ever since the death of Tito. And even Michael, like I still think about how is she feeling. Anyways, don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but my heart is with you. I'm praying for strength and love. I love you so much. And you're on my bucket list of people to see. My husband got to see you, but I've never got a chance to see you in concert, so I want to see you one day. Anyways, I love you, and I'm one of your biggest fans, but I just had to do this video because it's didn't seem like you. Anyways, till next time, people, subscribe to my channel, click the thumbs up button, comment about this. Till next time, family. Bye.